Well, hello, my honors algebra. I bet you thought I was going to make a video, even though the time is getting a little bit close. I have 4 problems for review. So what I would like you to do is when I go to a new problem, stop and do it yourself. Watching me do it doesn't really help unless you have no clue what's going on. But I bet you have a clue. Yes, you do. Maybe. So VOSA. Oh, right away I see VOSA, so I think a V-shaped graph. Also, I see absolute value, so VOSA goes with it, the V-shaped graph. Probably the weakest of all the graphs will do. Hyperbola is not that strong either, but so our VOSA. So opposite of the number with x, opposite number with y. So it's -2, 1. Then how's it open? This is negative, so it opens down. And the slope is plus or minus this number. Then the axis, again, for V-shaped graph, we don't need because it has a slope, but might as well find it. So -2, 1, there. The slope is 2. It's going down. I almost made a mistake. I almost went up, but no, we're going down. So down 2, right 1, down 2, left 1. Hey. There we go. So go ahead, get this in proper form and find the VOSA and graph it. Okay, good. Now freeze it again. But we got to get this out. That's going to be our slope. It's positive, so absolute value is going to be 1/2. So we'd have 1/2, it'd be x. Then what number? 1/2 times what is 1, and that would be 2. Most people mess that up. So it would be -2, -1. Then it opens up because that's positive. The slope is plus or minus 1/2, and the axis is x equals -2. So -2, -1, yowzer. Up 1/2, so up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Wee. Now, I probably should have a ruler with this, but freehand is so much more fun. Now, let's go to our parabola. So, find the VOA x and y intercept. Plug and chug if you need to, then watch me do it. Well, welcome back, my friends. Do you know your VOA? So, it would be 1, -4. Now, I don't know why. Usually, I plot that when I get it. Double check. That's where we tend to make dumb mistakes. It's opening up. X equals 1 is the axis. Now notice, if it's opening up, we should expect 2 x-intercepts. So put 0 in for y. 0 plus 4 is 4. So square root both sides. So it'd be plus or minus 2 equals x minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. So it'd be 3 or -1. So 3, -1. Now notice this is 2 units to the left. This is 2 units to the right, so it's probably correct. Now we're going to find our y-intercept. So 0 minus 1 is -1. Squared is 1. 1 plus 4 equals 1. So y equals -3. So put a dot there. Well, if there's a 0.1 unit to the left, there's got to be a 0.1 unit to the right. Now curve it. Now be careful. Don't do this. It's not coming in. It's actually going out a little bit. But it's going up so fast, it's harder and harder to tell that. So we didn't have to plug and chug. Oh, wait a minute. Bad. So you don't get confused. Okay, let's do our last one for practice. Oops. So, do you know a VOA? So it's 2, -1. It opens down because that's negative. And the x equals 2. So 2, -1, uno, dos, there we go. It's opening down, so there should be no x-intercepts. And then for a test, just put none by graph. On homework, if you just put none, that's fine. But that tells me you looked at this and said, hey, there's no way there can be x-intercepts, Mr. Murphy. And I'd say, well, thank you for telling me that. So then the y-intercept, let's see, put 0 in, -2 squared is 4, opposite is -4. And then subtract 1. So we would put a dot at -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And axis of symmetry is here, so if there's a point 2 units this way, there's got to be a point 2 units this way. Hey, now some teachers would say that's good enough. Nah, for my class, I want 5 points, so we're going to do the ever-popular plug and chug. So, I know what happens when x is 0, 2, and 4, so I'm going to put in 3. Let x equal 3. So I would have 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. The opposite's -1. So y plus 1 equals -1. Subtract 1. So it's 3, -2. So 1 to the right, there has to be 1 to the left. So So hopefully you did them and you're doing fine. Now, if you need help, I'm there every day after school alone asking people, please let me help you. So anyways, hey, have a good Sunday.